Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Self Healing Meditation Circle for today. It's quite a rainy day where we are. I think we're just talking about the difference between, the really warm days, and today's a really cold, cooler day, cooler change with the rain. And it kind of makes me think about how it relates with the meditation that we're going to do today. Today's meditation is the Hold Your Mind in Your Hand Buddhist meditation. And this comes from, you might have heard about Vipassana, there's often Vipassana retreats around that go for 5 days or 10 days. And it's really just about sitting quietly and looking inwardly, and as the pain or the discomfort or the suffering, mental suffering or physical pain comes up during your meditation, that you just start to be aware of it and observe it. And the weather that we've been having recently is so much like our mind, isn't it? As you kind of think sometimes, yesterday we were just saying we had a beautiful sunny day. It was gorgeous and warm and sun was shining and there was life and people around everywhere. But then today it's been stormy, it's dark, all day I've had to have the lights on inside because it's not bright enough to see. Where yesterday I didn't need a light inside during the day. And that rain comes in and washes everything away. And it's like our mind, some days we're having great days, we're smiling and we're joyous and we're celebrating, or we're with friends, or we're just enjoying our own peace. But then the storm cloud comes in, and that's when we start to feel that, um, the stress and discomfort, the dissatisfaction with life, and, or put simply, the suffering. And so, as I go through today's meditation, just have a bit of a contemplation of, you know, like having a look at your mind, and without judgment, you might kind of look at it and think, today I'm more happier than other days, or today I'm noticing these things come up, and, you know, it's different to other days. And that's the whole point of meditation and mind training, is looking at our mind and realizing that we don't need to fixate on the now, and the situations that are happening to us or around us, because just like the weather, everything changes. So hopefully you're in your nice, comfy meditation position, but we'll just do a posture check just to settle in. So just have your legs feeling grounded and firm, whether they're crossed or laid out on the floor. Or if you're sitting on a chair, just have your feet connecting with the earth, because this is where our stability comes from in our meditation, the grounding earth element that comes from our legs. We then have our hands. So depending on how you're sitting or lying, you may like to do the traditional Buddhist hand position, with your left hand cupping your right hand and your thumb tips touching. Just check your elbows and arms are comfortable and relaxed. Whether you're lying or sitting, have your shoulders back and down, and have your spine straight. And then if you're sitting, if you can support your own posture, then we recommend tilting your neck and tucking in your chin. And when you tilt your neck, you find this comfortable position that has no strain on the vertebra, no strain on your neck. And it's actually quite comfortable soothing. And we tuck in our chin, relax our jaw, have your eyes either closed or softly focusing on the point in front of you on the floor. There will be time during the meditation that I'll get you to close your eyes. But if your mind is racing and you'd like to leave them open a bit today, that is fine. And then when we make our way to our crown, we just do a posture check, because it so often we find ourselves gently tilting to the left or the right, or leaning forward. So just make sure you're upright and you're straight. And feel proud. Allow all of those elements that are moving through our body, the earth element, allow the grounding. Feel proud of your discipline, that you've made it to this meditation. Whether you're joining in live or on the recording, it's still a discipline to attend the practice. And feel the water element move through your body, reminding us to flow, to be at ease, and to do things with grace. And as the fire element moves up our spine, feel the passion you have for changing your life, for changing your mindset, to ensuring that you're becoming a peaceful person and that you're here and doing other things that you enjoy doing. We can feel the air element around our head. The air element, you can imagine, this is part of observing your mind. If your mind is quite flustered, if you have a lot of thoughts going on, if you're heavy in thinking or worrying or overwhelmed, or even in anger or grief, your mind has too much air element. And the air element is resembled in nature by the tree, by the autumn leaves falling from the tree. But instead of the autumn leaves making it to the ground, they are carried away by a blustery breeze. And even the leaves that have made it to the ground, get scooped up by the wind and blown around even more. Sometimes it looks like quite a flurry. And that's what too much air element can do to our mind. Where if we have a balanced air element, we're able to remain steady and stay focused. And we're able to see things with more clarity and strength. And the most simple way to balance the air element is to do our meditation practices. In particular, when we start the practice and we connect in with our body and our posture, we're settling our mind. So now that we have settled our mind into our posture, let's see if we can take a look at the mind. So I'd like you, keeping your eyes closed, to put out both of your hands in front of you in a open hand cup position, as if you were scooping water from a dam or a river and you're about to drink it. So holding both hands out, open and cupping. And I'd like you to imagine somewhere in your body is your mind. Some people find their mind in their heart or chest area. Some people find their mind in their head. I don't believe it's been scientifically proven yet. So see if you can find where your mind is. And then when you find your mind, imagine that you are placing it in your hands. And the first feeling that we're going to observe is how does it feel when you first pull your mind out of your body? Is there a sensation in your body that you notice? And just observing. Meditation is our opportunity to just observe what our mind brings forth or what our body brings up. We're not going to judge. There's no right or wrong. There's no good or bad. It's just there. So depending on how your abilities to conceptualize and visualize and use your imagination go, you can either imagine that you're looking down with your eyes closed at your mind in your hand. Or if that doesn't feel right, the other option is to be looking at the screen behind your mind's eye and imagine that you are up on a stage and that you're able to watch yourself up on the stage and you are able to see the mind in your hand from that perspective. So let's just take a couple of breaths mindfully as we slowly start to tune in to our mind now that it's pulled out of our body. Allowing your breath to settle and calm. So when you look at your mind, are you noticing a particular color? Are you observing or feeling or just being aware of a particular shape? Does your mind feel heavy or does it feel light? Are there any other textures that you're noticing? Anything else that's catching your mind's eye? And we can have a look at your mind as if you're looking inside. Is your mind busy with thought? Is there any pain in your mind? And if there is pain, where is that coming from? Are you able to see that now that you're observing from a third party perspective? I'm going to leave you to observe your mind in your own state of open awareness. So as you're observing your mind, you may notice the thoughts that are coming past, or the feelings or the emotions. If your arms or hands are sore holding the mind out physically, you can pop your hands into a more comfortable position. So just looking at any thoughts, feelings, emotions, shape, anything that is happening in your mind right now. Now that you've had a chance to observe your mind, is there something that you would like to say to yourself or to your mind? If everything is going well and your mind is relaxed, you might like to smile and be like, I am so proud of me right now. You've got all your shit together and you're able to handle any of life's ups and downs with ease. Or if you've been grieving about something or stressing about something, if you can see the pain in your mind, if you can feel the tension in your mind, then find some words that you would like to say to help soothe your mind and let your mind know that you are here and that you're sorry for putting so much pressure on your mind. And that through meditation and things like this, you'll do the best that you can to slow down and take mindful moments. If your mind's wandered off a bit, we're just connecting in with our mind and sharing, having a conversation, sharing our thoughts and sending some love to our mind. We just wrap up any thoughts that we have. Then putting your hands back out if they aren't already, and imagine your mind back in your hand. And we're going to realize that our mind is part of us. All of the things that we do, say, think, hear, see, feel, eat, drink, participate in, all of those affect our mind. So we should cherish our mind. For they say the mind is the thing that stops us from going crazy, from losing our mind. So with that in mind of how important and a great gift our mind is, we get our hands and pull our mind towards our heart. Place both of your hands on your chest and imagine and allow your mind to sink into your heart. Saying to our mind that we use this time in meditation to become aware of our thoughts, to become aware of the pressure on our mind. And we are very grateful to have a healthy mind. And just allow your hands to return to your lap. Allow your mind to fall back into its original position or to where it feels right to go now. And then just take a look at your whole body. Have a look at how your thoughts and feelings are now. And just allow your mind to gently observe any thoughts that come by. With no judgment, no pressure. And then slowly becoming aware of your breathing. Is your chest rising and falling? On your next in-breath, can you breathe all the way down to your abdomen? Allowing your belly button to expand. And then release. And do that one more time. And the third time for good luck. Breathing all the way down to your abdomen. I learned from a naturopath this week that when we breathe all the way down to our abdomen like that, mindfully, with concerted effort, we actually massage our digestive system, massage our organs, and actually allows us to be able to improve our gut health and to digest our food more easily. So perhaps keep that in mind on the days that you're feeling extra stressed or tense. Take 3 to 5 breaths, mindful breaths, all the way down to your belly. If you'd like to come out of the meditation, keep listening to my voice. If you'd like to stay meditating, you are more than welcome to. And for the purpose of the recording, I'd get you to start to become aware of your legs and the surface that they're touching. Perhaps roll your shoulders back and down. Give your spine a little stretch. Maybe put a smile on your face. It's so good to spend this time in meditation, especially doing it together, supporting each other, helping each other, keeping our discipline. When you're ready, if you'd like to come out of the meditation, you can softly and gently open your eyes. So for the purpose of the recording, I will wrap up here. And I hope you enjoyed today's meditation. You're always welcome to message me if you're not here live and you wanted to have a chat. Otherwise, I will see you for our next session. Okay, bye.